So for today's video, I'm doing such an exciting one, and I'm going to be recreating my old Instagram posts. I've seen so many videos floating around YouTube of people copying other people's Instagrams, and I was going to do that, but then I thought to myself, I was like, no, you know what? I've actually got some pretty interesting photos down my feed that might be quite fun to recreate. So I thought I would recreate 5 different photos, recreate the complete look. I actually still had some of the exact clothes, which is so exciting. I thought this would be a bit of a twist on the trend that is going around, so I do hope you guys enjoy. I don't know if anybody else has done this. A few people might have, so I'm not claiming the idea, but I thought it'd be a really good video and I thought you guys would enjoy it. But yeah, other than that, let's just get started. The first photo that I recreated was a selfie with the Snapchat dog filter, because a lot of my selfies had the Snapchat dog filter on and there's nothing I can do about it, sadly. So I'm just wearing this like green top, I've got pretty messy curly hair, and I've took it in my room, so this is me trying to recreate it. So I'm dressed like look number 1, and this is kind of crazy because I actually do look exactly like the photo, and I've still got the exact same top. I've woken up and this is my natural hair, so I've just shoved it over to one side, and then I've done the exact same makeup. So I don't really have the exact same background as to what is in the photo, but I'm going to try my best to recreate the exact position. And obviously it was taken in this room, so you should still be able to see the resemblance. Obviously I'm going to have to take this one on Snapchat, as I do have the dog filter on, as I was obsessed with the dog filter. It doesn't look the exact same because I think I took that on a really sunny day and this isn't sunny, so I might have to try and edit the photo a little bit, but I'm just going to keep trying and see how many we can take. I have taken so many and I feel like we're getting so close, but we're just not there. I actually think it turned out really well. Like, obviously it's not the exact because I have grown up a little bit, I do look a little bit older, but it was the best that I could do. The only thing I couldn't get was the sun across my top because there was no sun today. It's pretty mild outside, so that's the only thing I couldn't get, but other than that I feel like it's pretty accurate. The original photo was taken on the 6th of September 2016, so this was 2 years ago, so that's my little mini glow up if I've had one in 2 years. Photo number 2 was a selfie in the car, and I remember at the time I freaking loved this photo, okay? I've got this like grey cross dress on with like a pink waterfall coat, and I had my hair in French braids because I loved French braids. This photo was actually taken on the 25th of April 2016, and I don't know about you, I feel like I actually managed to recreate this quite well. I'm in the car and it's so strange because I really do look exactly like the photo. I've now got my hair in Dutch braids. In the photo I have French braids, but I can't actually do French braids myself, so this was the closest thing that I could do. I've got the exact same dress on, and then I've got a very similar jacket. And the selfie is just a normal one of me in the car that I took when I was at Milton Keynes, but obviously I'm just going to be taking it in my little driveway area. This was actually before the other photo, which I didn't realise. The only thing, like I said, I couldn't get was the French braids because I can only do Dutch braids. But other than that, apart from the sun coming in on my version, because obviously I couldn't stop that, I feel like I actually did quite a good job. Obviously let me know what you think, and I feel like my face shape has changed. Like, that's what I'm kind of looking at. Like, my face shape looks like it's changed a bit, and obviously I've got better eyebrows now, but other than that, I actually feel like I got it pretty accurate. The only thing that annoys me in my version is I didn't have mini elastics. I only had one of them, so I had to use a big chunky hair bubble, but other than that I feel like it looks really, really good, and I'd actually go as far as to say this is probably one of my favourite ones that I recreated. The next photo that I decided to recreate was even earlier, and this was the 5th of January 2016. I've got this mustard high neck top with my hair straight, and at this time I had really dark hair and it almost looks brown. I was in the back of the car and I look like I'm at a petrol station. I don't really know where I was, but I again remember liking this photo, so I thought I'd recreate it. Picture number 3 is same position as picture number 2, but a different look. So this photo, I don't have the exact same top still, but I've got a very, very similar one, so I've put that on. I would forever put my hair out like this, just take the 2 front bits and bobby pin them at the back, and I don't know why I did it, but I feel like everybody went through that phase where they just did it. This is the photo that I'm going to be recreating, and I'm really hoping that I can get this spot on. I'm going to try my best, so let's give it a go. It's gonna like mess up my hair and my hand is like this. I think we've got it. I think we got that. As you can see from my version, it's not again exact, like identical, because it's really hard to get an identical photo, but it's a pretty close one that I could get. I've got a different top on because I don't actually have this top, but if you guys have been following me for a long time, like since January 2016, you will know that I lived in that top. Like the majority of my videos were filmed in that top. Apparently I really like mustard, and apparently mustard was my colour, but I really like that top. But overall, I think I did recreate it really well. Obviously my makeup, I hope, looks better now, but yeah, other than that, that was my recreation of that, and I think it looks quite good. The fourth one that I decided to recreate was probably my favourite one, just because at the time I remember absolutely loving this makeup look. It was the first time I ever did like kind of like big bold eyeshadow, and it was a real first attempt, but I remember thinking, Anna, you've smashed it, babe. This photo, I've got this kind of nude lace-up bodysuit on. Again, my hair's brown. It's in a side part in, it's sweeped over. I actually filled my eyebrows in this photo. This is when I just started to fill them in, and I don't know the date of this, but it says in the picture, thank you so much for 200,000 subscribers. So I hit 200,000 subscribers around the time I took this photo. I've got this like berry lip on and this kind of like burgundy eye, so I thought it'd be fun to recreate. We're at the makeup station for look number 3. I'm going to be using this lipstick here, and then I've got the exact same palette that I used in the photo, which is the Manny MUA X Makeup Geek palette. This look is probably my favourite because this actually does look identical to the photo. I remember when I took this photo, it was the first time that I ever used the palette. It was the first time that I'd ever really done like burgundy eyeshadow, so I've done the exact same as what I did in the photo. I've like cut it, and then I've got the lipstick on, got the exact same top on, so fingers crossed we might be able to get the exact photo. I think that we might have smashed that. I managed to get some really similar ones. Once they've been edited a bit, they actually really look like it. As you can see, I actually did a kind of okay job on this. I actually still had the same top, which looks insane because I actually really like this top. Like, I won't chuck it out ever. And I still had the exact same lip colour and the exact same eyeshadow palette, so I managed to recreate it pretty similar. The only thing I couldn't get was the exact same angle of my face. I don't know how I managed to get all these angles because now I can't do it. Maybe it's just the camera that I took them on. I took them on my iPhone X, and the camera's kind of weird on this. Like, it's good quality, but it just kind of like looks weird. I can't explain it. If you have this phone, you might know what I mean. But overall, I actually really like the photo that I managed to take, and even though it's not one of like my favourite selfies, it's a pretty good recreation of this old one that I really did like. The final photo was taken on the 11th of March 2017, so this is the most recent one. So this was just over a year ago, and I have the same nude lace-up top on. I've got a black choker, which I don't actually have anymore, so I couldn't wear that, and I've got my hair sweeped over. Mum took this photo in my room, and I remember really liking it, and I've tried to recreate the exact same makeup, which I have on here, and I obviously couldn't find the exact lashes, but these were the closest lashes that I had. But at the time, I remember loving this photo, and that's why I wanted to recreate it. So this is my final look. You might recognise it from my Instagram, as this is the most latest photo that I'm going to do. I think this is end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and I've got the exact same top on as the previous photo, and then I've just got this like orange eye, and I literally just scraped the last bit of lipstick out of the container so I could get the exact same lipstick. But this photo is taken in my room, and Mum actually took it last time, so Mum's going to take it for me again, and it's basically just where I'm standing there kind of like posing with my room in the background, and it was just a makeup photo for Instagram, so let's try and recreate it. This photo was probably the hardest to recreate, and I don't know why, because I thought this was going to be the easiest because somebody was taking it of me, but it was actually the hardest photo to recreate. I couldn't get my face in the same angle and my body in the same position as what it was, so I kind of managed to get like a similar one but not the exact same. It's really weird because I had it in my head that this was going to be the easiest, so I saved it till last. I was like, yeah, sick, we'll do that one last, and no, it was not easy at all. But I feel like I did an okay job. I mean, in the picture I still look like me now. Like, I feel like that's kind of what I look like, but yeah, obviously it's me. Like, I do look like me, but you know what I mean. I feel like I did okay. Like, it's not my favourite one, but I did okay. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming it. It was something a little bit different, and a lot of you guys like it when I talk about my younger self, so I thought it'd be quite a good idea just to recreate my old Instagram photos. Also, yes, I do have a really bad cold right now, so if I sound a little bit congested, that would be why. But I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please smash a huge thumbs up. Let's see if we can smash 12,000 likes on this video, and other than that, I love you all so much, and I will see you on Sunday at 10 AM for a brand new video. Bye. Bye!